Dark Souls 2. The game we would force Margaret Thatcher to play if she were alive, as punishment for her distinguished contributions to humanity. What a perfect 100-year anniversary gift, if I do say so myself. Before we get into this mess, let's establish something. My only previous experience with Dark Souls was Dark Souls 3. So yeah, I'm probably a little biased, but hey, that just makes my suffering all the more entertaining. Also, let's get one thing straight. I did not willingly buy this game. One of my so-called friends inflicted this upon me, and now I'm stuck here. Originally, I was just going to clip my boss kills and dumb moments, but then I had the brilliant idea of turning it into a video. This is mostly for my friends, who had the time of their lives listening to me suffer in a Discord call. But hey, if you're some random person who stumbled in and is ready to witness my descent into madness, stick around. There's dumb edits, bad decisions, and questionable humor ahead. Dark Souls 2 is what happens when you leave the franchise in the hands of a substitute teacher. We know Miyazaki was still busy wrapping up Dark Souls 1's DLC when this game's development started, meaning whatever supervision he gave was probably just a polite thumbs up before walking away. But hey, they made a sequel. Is it good? That depends. Do you enjoy frustration? Questionable design choices? And enemies with the tracking ability of a heat-seeking missile.
Bro! What's really funny, when a flood staff.
If so, then congratulations. You're in for a treat. Do I recommend playing this game? Absolutely. If you just finished your therapy and are ready to relapse into despair bestowed upon you by the Babatunde, the 57th emperor of the imaginary Serbian Republic. Now, firstly, I must present to you the hero who really went through 4 stages of heroin withdrawal. Hadi the Hater.
The fuck?
A proud citizen of Babatunde's glorious, non-existent schizophrenic empire. At first, he was a homeless bum who got his hair and skin tainted by a whimsical wizard who promised him the cure to traversing the lonely lands of Dranglake.
I can't put down a cup. I can't put down a cup.
Right, let's actually talk about the game. The game, it starts off reasonably. You get a cutscene, that looks cool, but explains absolutely nothing. Who am I? What's my purpose? Who am I going to face? Dark Souls 2 doesn't care. It just throws you in blind. And then, you meet some old witches who calculate your misfortune and warn that you will die countless times. No shit, Sherlock, this is Dark Souls. I'd be more concerned if I didn't die.
Lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
But then finally, we get to the good part. Majula. Majula is beautiful. The first time you step into the sunlit coastal haven, it almost feels peaceful. The music, the scenery, it's one of the best things that the game has to offer. And then you explore further, find some pigs, realize you have no armor, no stats, and no means of defending yourself, and probably get slaughtered by farm animals. Welcome to Dark Souls 2. Right, the first boss of my journey, Dragon Rider. The journey to this boss? Completely forgettable. Nothing that makes you think, wow, this game really respects my time. It becomes more apparent in this game. They don't. At the end of this glorified walk, you find Dragon Rider. A boss so intimidating, so menacing, that he blindly follows you to the edge like a loyal golden retriever and plummets to his death. And no, that's not a bug. That's a feature. This man has one brain cell, and it's currently buffering. You don't need to outsmart him, outplay him, or learn his moveset. Just gaslight him into thinking the arena extends a little further than it does. And then smack him off the ledge, and just like that, the epic battle is over faster than my will to live after booting up this game.
What are you?
When I first started the game,
You move forward again.
fuck you.
Did that work? Wait, that worked? No fucking way that worked.
Fuck you. Piece of shit, boss.
Now, for those of you who believe in honor or fair fights, you sick bastards, you might try taking him on properly. And that's when you realize he's not even that hard, just painfully boring. His attacks are fairly linear, but then that's when you meet the game's most dog shit mechanic. Adaptability. Ah, yes, adaptability. The stat decides whether your dodging is a viable strategy or just an interpretive dance before you get clapped. In other Souls games, dodging is about skill. Here, it's about how much you're willing to invest in From Software's most important stat. Your iframes aren't tied to time or player ability. They're a paid subscription service. If you don't level adaptability, dodging attacks is about as effective trying to shoot a Mr. Fantastic using his deflectability.
My granny called, she said, Travis, you work too hard. Don't worry, you forget about me. I'm falling.
Oh, wait. My bad. Wrong game. I tried to actually talk about a good game. What am I doing? Right, where was I? Ah, yes. You roll, the attack clearly misses, but the game decides, nah, take the L. And it gets worse, because this same stat also determines how fast you drink Estus. Yes, in Dark Souls 2, healing isn't just a basic survival mechanic. It's an extreme sport. You ever wanted to take a long meditative sip while an enemy swings at you? Well, good news, because in this game, healing is now a multi-step process that requires patience, fate, and a formal written request.
Fucking asleep. Oh, I'm about
Fortunately, amidst this absolute dumpster fire game, there is one saving grace. Life gems! These little beauties carried me harder than adaptability carries this game's garbage tier dodge roll. Without them, I'd probably still be stuck on some of these bosses, reading the Bible, and probably started learning witchcraft. Now that we have that out of the way, we finally have arrived at one of my favorite areas in this game. And by favorite, I mean an absolute war crime of an area. This is not even close to being the worst. Also, let's take a moment to appreciate the fact that we're only on the second major area of my godforsaken playthrough. Second! That's how long it took for me to lose my sanity. Sure, there's the Forest of Fallen Giants, but let's be real. Who cares? You came here for suffering, and oh boy, you're about to fucking get it. Also, yes, that 10 out of 10 life gem edit. Absolute cinema. Don't even try to argue with me. Don't. Now, let's enjoy this lovely compilation of my soul leaving my body in real time as I struggle through this masterpiece of misery and bad decisions.
Never mind, I thought I was safe.
They both set their gun.
They don't do a lot of damage.
I mean, that's what you the only ball with my
What is
hand.
this? Where am I? What am I doing? What is this?
Oh, me?
I don't break objects
fine.
instantly.
So I uninstalled the game, realizing my mistake.
Because
I don't do it your Steve.
Okay, so you launch it right actually normally.
Without hurting that hand now.
I can't even.
I don't. But it's my aiming hand,
And
bro.
we get you.
Oh, get the game. So cooked. Is there no power?
Oh my god.
Yep. I love this one.
I'm taking them.
Bro! This ебаный еблан, сукин сын. Oh boy. Oh yes, daddy. Fucking.
You're a good boy.
Oh yeah.
You like taking it by a bunch of brawly
I love getting
Viking
banged by
men.
my fucking zombified fucking Yukani fucking retard.
He was about to say it.
Move like a fucking spasticated fucking disabled.
That's not any different for you.
Like bro, I have to fucking break ankles like LeBron James in this fucking game.
Oh, I took the wrong option. Cinderella. Prince.
Oh yes. So juicy, so succulent. Go up my fucking ass. Man. What is that? What are you? What are those? What are these? What are the fuck? Who
Those
the
Bloodborne bosses.
Who fucked your mother, huh? Okay, I'm sorry.
Proszę twoją mać.
What? Oh yes, I forgot that this.
Bro's screaming like I was during Signalis. Wait.
Let's do it. Oh, they're breaking the walls. Nah, I'm fucking out of here. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking sorry. I invaded your home.
Since you guys have now witnessed that, I think we can finally move on to the damn boss that I couldn't even find without the help of my dear Bosnian tour guide, who for some fucking reason loves Dark Souls 2. Probably because it reminds him of home. So, I finally locate this boss, walk in, and eventually realize, oh, this fight has a gimmick. I may have had a damn Lithuanian on my shoulder whispering, have you noticed the gimmick yet? Have you noticed the gimmick yet? Have you noticed the gimmick yet? Yes, okay, I eventually found out. Good job. The area, it starts flooding. The longer you take fighting this damn boss, like, come on. The fight itself, though, it's manageable, as long as you're running team clubs. I mean, sure, the swords seem like a fun option, until you remember one tiny issue. I didn't have time to level up one particular stat. I wonder what it could be. Adaptability. The same piece of trash mechanic that determines whether I roll to safety or roll straight into unpaid medical bills, like I'm in America. The same godforsaken stat that makes healing feel like I'm conducting a ritual sacrifice just to sip some Estus. And now, thanks to this magical stat, I get to experience this boss in slow fucking motion.
Yeah. Victory achieved!
The last giant, I'm gonna be completely honest, I forgot I fought him. It's 3 souls. If you struggled with him, don't worry, there's plenty more to come.
That was... Yep. Yeah.
Then we have Rune Sentinels, in an area that's really not it. I mean, you have to use some... Well, I forget the name of it off the top of my head right now. I'm in a bit of a hurry with this, but I had to use some branch of yore. I remember it. Oh, I'm a genius. And it's basically just a 1v1 turned into a 2v1, and you fight these lanky bastards, and they're just like, man, clearly trained in synchronized ass beating. Fuck them. Then we have the Pursuer. The boss wasn't too difficult overall. I actually fought him before I even stepped into his official arena, and my first attempt was pretty solid, until I got skewered like a clueless tourist in London. And with a name like that, you'd think you could pursue some bitches.
You think I'm gonna be using man on it?
Oh, you smack him.
I thought he was gonna die.
So did I. I honestly thought I was gonna die there, but Paddy the hater prevails. That was so easy. That was so easy, for real.
And we get to Skeleton Lords. A discount Deacons of the Deep from Dark Souls 3. That's my honest opinion of it. But wait, this game came first. You know what?
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
In my head, Dark Souls 3 is canonically first. Move the fuck on.
Roll into me, retard. That was so easy. Holy shit. That was it? Damn. Easy.
Right, we have this bomb of a woman who I wish we could actually talk to. Like, give me some romance options, please. Like, come on, why couldn't I get some juicy lore like I did with Firekeeper from Dark Souls 3?
No. I have interest in you, not your items. You.
everything. Peak storytelling, peak tragedy. And here, nothing. I'll stop myself before I sound like a complete degenerate. Oh yeah, then there's this shopkeeper woman. I swear, I was buying gems from her like she was a crack dealer. Thinking back, I was actually smoking rocks just to heal. And she kind of like wanted me or something. Hell nah. Oh, and then there's this poor woman left in rags. She was literally a stone, and I had nothing to give her, so I handed her the first set of rags I found. Bonus points for charity, I guess.
I'm jaking it. I'm jaking it. Oh, so good.
Revenge of the Smurf?
Gargoyles. Probably my biggest hurdle in this game was gargoyles. These devious little gangbangers passed me around like I was a chew toy. 2 was bad, 3 was worse, and a 4th showed up just for fun. Fortunately, I didn't take too long, so I didn't get the full Riley Reid experience.
No. 1 HP gargoyle was a 1 HP.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
He would have fucking broke his keyboard. He died.
Yeah, I would have. I actually would have.
Oh look, it's Jabba the Hutt. Moving on.
Wait, he's still alive. Can you like not? Thank you. Jesus Christ.
I don't want to make a bigger issue out of it.
Like, that's a good billionaire guy. Yeah, that's what I don't remember, because he dies in 2 hits.
What? You still got me? How?
Maitha. Not a bad boss if I have to be honest, but the real challenge was getting to her. The boss walk, infuriating. Thankfully, my Bosnian guardian gently informed me to burn the windmill, which makes the fight easier. Mechanically interesting, right? But really dumb in hindsight. Finding her in a healing poison-infused acid bath? Yeah, sure, that's balanced.
Well, that was simple enough.
And then we have Scorpioness Najka. I can't fuck her name pronunciation, honestly. I met her husband, right? He clearly had martial issues and offered me a simple solution. Kill his wife. Who was I to refuse such a good offer, you know?
Yeah, emote, bro.
He's gonna die now. He's gonna die to this fight now.
And one attack off. He's using Radiant Light Jump.
Yeah.
Broken heal himself 15 times over.
He dodged the attack.
Wait, what? She's alive?
Yes, he hit the cannon test.
That would have been actually rather funny.
Who the fuck thought giving a gang fight health bars was a good idea? Next.
Really should have just gave us Dark Souls 2.2 and the world peace would be back in action.
Bullshit hitboxes took longer than it should have. Shout out to my last brain cell for using a torch to scare the spiders. Pure luck, but you know, I'll take it.
It was like crap.
Shit, okay.
Give me, oh yes, music. Give me more doors, more. I never had enough of them. I want more. I want more doors. Please, give me more doors that I have to open just so I could get hit by NPCs. Give me more. I love them. I love having 0 iframes when I'm doing animations that take forever. Chase me, Susie, chase me. Okay, you spit on me. Oh, it's doing is I'm firing my laser at you. Which is okay. That move's fine. It's lost its head. It's doing its thing again. I like it. No. go. Ah.
They locked me in a room full of rats and told me to commit war crimes. So, I'm in a dumpster area and think, wouldn't it be funny if I fought a giant pile of shit? Look and behold.
Me, 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 me. I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of tish come from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat? Do you really think you'll survive in here? You don't seem to know which freak you're in.
Absolute sinner.
The great mighty Poop has been slain.
Sinner. Important story boss, apparently. Beat me up a few times, but wasn't too crazy. Maybe I was a tad bit over leveled.
That's a shit. Alright, I'm tapping that. There we go. There we go.
Smelter Demon. Honestly, I was over leveled. So it wasn't too bad, right? The boss run, though, is questionable, but it's not too bad. Rookie mistake thinking that it wouldn't get worse. Especially in the DLC, man. Fuck the DLC.
Nice. That was easy enough.
Yo, what a sick cutscene. This guy's probably gonna be crazy hard and crazy cool. That's a letdown, honestly. What the fuck, man? Executioner's Chariot. Actually, a cool looking boss. You know, great concept, great everything. I did it even twice just to get the ring, right? Had my Discord peanut gallery. Bosnian in denial and a Lithuanian gremlin egging me on. But fun fight, horrible boss walk. Like it's like chewing on a rubber tear ass cheeks. Like come on. Originally I had skipped it, but peer pressure won. First try, happy days. Also, we have this zoomer zombie which made me giggle.
I love this walk this game is making me do. Opening these two doors in a room with traps of poisonous arrows. It's brilliant.
Oh, it's you again. The one I made fall off the map. Now you brought a friend. Should have brought 5. Oh wait, no. That was gargoyles. No, my bad. Next.
That's what we call a good old slammer.
Looking Glass Knight. You know, quick fight, no core memories. Cool dude though. That's it really.
Easy.
Now, before I even dare talk about this next boss, Shrine of Amana, the worst area ever. No, seriously, like, clear every enemy for a peaceful trip to the fog gate that isn't even the boss. Then sludge creatures break your armor just to slow the game down. I get what the devs were aiming for, but execution was just a dumpster fire, man. Now the boss. It's a joke. Looks like a dick in a hood, you know? Maybe I'm just cooked. Don't blame the player, blame the game. No, actually, that one's on me. That one's on me, to be fair.
It's a foreskin! There we go. Nice and easy.
Felstadt, the Royal Aegis. My brain went autopilot. He reminded me I wasn't really safe. That's it. Area. But the jump scares, we got some FNAF shit here. Like, what is this? Why are we at Five Nights at From Software?
He needs some milk.
Oh, the Dragon Slayer. I was over leveled, and it would have been tough otherwise. And also, life gems carried me. Royal Rat Authority. Peak level design. There's nothing to say. You're so shit.
Oh my
I
god.
did it first try, man. But I have nothing to say about this.
Listen, nigga. Just get out. There we go. No way. I have to fight him on the bridge? Or... Woo!
You know, Giant Lord had a very simple moveset. Goat for soul grinding though, I'll be completely honest with that. The memory concept that we had to do was really cool, you know, going to all those giant trees. The fight itself was easy enough. The fireballs and the smoky bullshit, that's some Tekken Kid level comboing right there.
There we go. Whoa! That's a lot of souls.
DLC time, let's go. Elena, Squalid Queen. You think you're fighting a cool caster boss? Nah, she summons Felstadt, aka, hey, remember that fun boss fight? No. Here's a worse version mid-battle. Also, RNG dictates whether you get a winnable fight or 3 skeletons drop-kicking dog shit fucking design. Like, it's so unfair. Like, who let this be a thing? Like, I don't like the fact that it's RNG. It's either you get the skeletons or you get Felstadt. Like, come on. That's all I got. I don't know. I think I heard that you can summon another one. My RNG just gave me a 50-50 chance. It was not great.
Yes! Bullshit. See? RNG. RN-fucking-G boss.
This is just Medira's neglected stepbrother. I like dodging and was just playing a rigged game of Flappy Bird. Like, come on. Like, I was chasing him like I was some heroin junkie needing my last fix in LA. Like, come on. But instead, you get this atomic breath to the face, you know? Such, like, I think it had cool lore, but, like, man, trash boss, man. Trash.
Oh, I'm toxic. Oh. Oh, brilliant. Oh. Sin, the slumbering dragon, you pedophile. What is the fucking range? Oh my god. The passion I feel in this game is so heartwarming. I can feel it in my balls. Absolute passion cluster fuck buddy of a game this is. Holy moly.
You sound happy.
Oh, I'm ecstatic right now. Don't you worry. I am ecstatic. I love Dark Souls 2. I give my life for Dark Souls 2. Oh, this dragon is so, This man does not. He just stays in the air. He's just in the air. He spent 80% of this fight in the air. Lad, This guy just keeps going air after air after air after air after air after air after air. Like, bro, do you know what staying on the ground is? Yes, a dragon should, in reality, if it's fighting someone on the ground, just stay in the air and just abuse his fire, right? It makes sense. But this is a game. You gotta make this enjoyable. You gotta make this like, this is a game I want to play. I want to enjoy. But no, I'm fucked. That is peak level design right here. I want to know what these people were smoking when they were making this, because I just feel this. I feel the passion. I feel the non-Miyazaki passion in this fight. Oh my god. He's gonna rotate. Yeah, he's gonna do his whole thing. Look, he's on the other side of the arena. Guess what? Catch me, Susie. Catch me. Oh my god. The delicious yozo. The absolute deliciousness of that was the awkward hitboxes. The awkward hitboxes of Dark Souls 2 are so revolutionizing that I decided to get therapeutic experience. The therapy I'll get from this. I'll surely someday recover from this. So said Miyazaki. And we finally beat him. Yahoo! Such a fun fight. Oh my god, 10 out of 10.
And now, I present to you a PvP gang squad, you know? Ever try fighting 3 Met heads in an alley with a broken bottle? That's the fight, really. But you're just running around in circles and just bonk, bonk, bonk. You know? Dog shit. Right, I gotta rate the DLC as well while I'm at it. I completely forgot this DLC existed until I was writing this script that is very rushed, I'm gonna be honest.
What the?
Before this fight, I thought, man, people sure complain about this guy a lot, because I saw some things, right? Then I walked in, and about like 30 deaths later or something, I understood. This man does not give a single fuck about your existence. His sword is the size of a Honda Civic. Like, his attacks go faster than my patience depletes, and he somehow gets even worse halfway. He's the epitome of pain, but low-key, one of the best fights in the game.
Greedy. There we go. Got it.
Oh, hello. It's another Smelter Demon. You beat the first Smelter Demon. Congratulations. Now do it again, but in blue. It's the same fight, but the arena sucks. And the walk back is designed to specifically piss you off. Oh, that broke me. It honestly broke me. Oh, which fucking mega caring employee thought this was a good idea? The enemy placement is horrendous. And that's not what makes it absolutely AIDS. Like, if you have AIDS, stay strong, king or queen. Here, you dropped your crown. And please, don't just be positive about hating the game. Be HIV positive. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's just ridiculous. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. I love getting hit mid-roll. Oh, you gotta be joking. Oh. I love this. Oh. I'm gonna hit with the lightning. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Lightning. I called it.
Right, but I can't even put to words that whatever I went through with this boss walk, run back, whatever you want to call it, I was already borderline edging the limit of talking about this game. And then my complex emotions with this area, I can't even put it on this platform, I'm gonna be honest. Let me tell you why this boss walk sucks. Run back boss walk, I do not care. Whatever you want to call it. It sucks. For the simple fact, the enemy placement, horrendous. And just to really top it off, you have this one mage that slows you down. That's what makes it really unbearable. I can't even, I'm not even allowed to say what I'm thinking right now because he ruined everything. And they're like three of them. There's three of them. And it's like, why? For whoever says this is fine, it's not fine. It's poor game design. And the boss, he has 4 fucking phases, right? They're not even HP based. They are time based. And whenever he's switching phases, yeah, massive damage reduction. Yeah, thank you From Software. Thank you. Holy dog shit. Oh.
I saw a video of a guy going like, oh my god, let me debunk these guys that hate on Dark Souls 2. Just like kill the enemies and shit. Like, bro. Oh, this is gonna be. This is peak. This is peak gameplay. I love Dark Souls 2. I give my life for Dark Souls 2. Oh. I love Dark Souls 2. I give my life for Dark Souls 2. The boss hit runs on, like, no hit runs on Dark Souls 2. Respectfully, get help. Like, therapy. You need, like, maximum amount of therapy for this. Like, there is something wrong with you deep down. Like, you got neglected as a child. Your father left you, and then your mother decides to leave you too. Because there is no sane being that would actually willingly want to do a no-hit run on this. Like, this is like, ugh. This is like reverse therapy, you know? Like, when you thought the therapy session worked, like all those years of therapy, you think your trauma is being finally done and dusted. Come up and play this game, and boom, it all comes back 2 times worse. Heck, even 3 times worse, you know? This is what Dark Souls 2 does. It's the Dark Souls 2 experience. Alright, this section is fine for the time being, because there's no slow. But then this slow comes in, and it's like, why? Oh, it's over. It's over. This game is like heroin. You know you should stop, but you can't, because you will be called a bitch if you do. That is what this game is. This is what this whole area is about. That's what this is what it's all about. The humble endings of a heroin addict. So humble, so preach your freedom. Oh yes. Oh yes, block me harder. Block me harder. Oh my god, that roar. That roar reminds me of that meme now. That motherfucker definitely worked on Nameless King. I fucking hate Nameless King so much. That man made my life miserable. This man. If that hit me, I would have. I'm about to fucking show you. What was that fucking guy? What's his name? That sings "What a Wonderful World." Oh yes. Oh. Let me. Blood. Psych.
Sir Aloni. This guy, pure class. Unlike most Dark Souls 2 bosses, he doesn't rely on bullshit. No random hitbox nonsense, no tracking fireballs, just a duel between 2 warriors. And if you beat him without taking damage, he barely commits an honorable setback. Peak boss fight. But it's overshadowed by the fact that the boss run to him is absolute disaster. Like, it's just a disaster. We have these knights, we have these flaming toads. Like, who designed this? Get help, please.
Bro, how is that fair? Bro just goes, surprise attack, while I'm fucking getting anal by this flame ball. What? What? Dark Souls 2 hitboxes, I love it! Suck my fat fucking...
And the DLC, honestly, very cool. It had really cool fights, but it had the worst boss runs ever. Like, oh, awful. Now, onto the final DLC of my journey. Visually stunning. Enemy placement, actually fine. Except those hedgehogs. Fuck the hedgehogs. Fuck you, son. Then, we have the first boss of this DLC. Ava, the King's Pet. It's one of those fights from Software. It's just, they just love hiding the boss behind a bunch of nonsense. It's more of the same arena fighting with the same cheap old mechanics. Sure, she's got like some cool lore, but when the fight's a mess and you're stuck trying to figure out where the hell the boss is hiding, it's just like, no, that's just bad game design. You spend more time actually looking for Ava than fighting her.
Oh, look at me, I'm a cat. Meow, meow.
Nigga.
Burnt Ivory King. Here's where the game really tests your patience. He looks super cool, sure, but the fight is just frustrating. You gotta summon knights, and even with them, it's still a fight against endless mobs. The entire boss fight is just more than just the entire boss fight is just one more thing you have to survive before you actually get to the real fight. It's not hard, it's just tedious as hell. Why can't we just have a simple boss fight with all this extra nonsense? Oh, and don't forget about the boss run. It was actually really simple. No, it was fine. It was fine. That was nothing, you know? Oh, and God forbid you fight these guys real quickly before the main boss fight. You know, they just your slaves that you brought with you, they go kamikaze and into the gates. They go kamikaze into the gates, right? To prevent more of them spawning in. Sounds good, right? Now here's the fun part. Do it too quickly. The boss spawns and he gets a minion to spawn as well, which is like dumb as shit. Absolute cinema. Now here is concrete video proof of me doing it too quickly, and then the NPC spawning. See, I'm not schizophrenic yet, I'm just hitting on Dark Souls 2. Now the boss fight itself, rather odd. I can't put my words to it. I just beat it with luck. It's diabolical, I know, but that's what really happened. I just got stupidly lucky with this boss.
Do you wanna like... Okay.
Motherfucker, run! Freeze! Raider! I think he's Raider! He's right behind me, Raider! Raider, please stop! Raider, you're running a little too fast! Oh my god, Raider! He's right behind me! Oh my god, Raider! Freeze!
That is wild. Killed him, I killed him, I killed him, I killed him. See, this fight is bullshit. I killed him.
Finally. The actual worst boss run in Dark Souls history. Where do I even begin? Right, this area can just... The boss, it's a reskin of Ava, and you fight two of them. Oh, brilliant! Oh, brilliant! We got 2 bosses that are basically just recycled versions of earlier bosses. Cool, right? Except no, it's a grind. You got the same old mechanics, the same boss gimmicks. They're trying to spice things up by throwing in a pair of bosses. But it's just the same. Every time I thought I was done with the DLC, they threw another pair of enemies to deal with. I think they look different. That's about it. They look different. That's about it. They look different.
Oh, that's X.
The DLC here should have been cool, right? I mean, a lot of ideas were solid on paper. It just didn't work out. The bosses were decent enough, but it's all buried under layers of bad level design and worse pacing. The fight should have been epic, but the overall experience was just a drag. This whole thing just feels like a missed opportunity. This fight is a piss take. 6 minutes of the same 3 moves and constant flamed spam. Peak level design. Like, holy shit, man. Here's the full fight, and I've sped this up to, like, I don't know, unholy amount. I spent whole 6 minutes trying to fight this one boss. Who designed this? Finally, we're back to Vendrick, which is kind of sad. It's just kind of an empty husk, right? The lore is tragic, but the fight, it's easy as hell. He's big, slow, and pretty much telegraphs every attack. But because you've had to sit through a dozen tedious fights for this, you're just glad it's finally over. Nothing really exciting here, just another slow grind. Just a slow grind. Dark Lurker. Cool as hell visually. Probably the coolest boss in this game. Design-wise. Design-wise, the coolest boss. Then he clones himself. Screw you, buddy. Screw you. And just to really top it off, every time you want to fight this boss, you have to give up this human fuck this thing. I can't even be arsed with this pronunciation anymore. I just want this to be over. Please.
Where the fuck did it come from? Clearly the second one. No shit. I know it came from the second one. Don't answer the fucking question. It's rhetorical, but I just want to finish this shitty game. I just want to beat all the bosses, focus on the video, and then I can fucking 100% it on with peace. I can peacefully just take my time 100%ing this shitty ass game, and then never play it ever again. Never. I'm gonna repress every single memory I have this, like a fucking traumatic event. Because this whole game is just trauma. This is not fucking enjoyable. Fucking person that made this boss probably had Down syndrome. Bro had the creativity to create such a cool looking boss. Has an okay moveset, and then let it duplicate. Fucking hell. Holy shit. Your mother didn't love you as a child, clearly. Fucking hell, your dad left, your mother left, your fucking parents weren't there for your pregnancy? Man, your fucking Doofenshmirtz turned out better than you. Ah!
Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. These two generic "we guard the throne" bozos are just an excuse for the devs to pad out the boss count. You ever heard of a quality over quantity? They didn't get the memo. You kill one, the other one tries to revive them like an unpaid intern trying to fix someone else's mess. If you play it right, you just obliterate them before they can even react. Honestly, mid-tier at least. Took me one try. One try. Oh, hello there. So this God Jeff wannabe pulls up and I'm like, oh damn, she looks cool. Then the fight starts and I realize it's just a slow version of every caster boss ever. She summoned these death orbs that are just dumb. They only exist to waste my time. And her melee attacks are so telegraphed that I could have taken a nap and still dodged them. For a final boss, she really went embarrassingly down fast.
G fucking G.
We're almost there, guys. Literally the final boss. This game. Aldia. First of all, this guy, he talks way too much. Like, he monologues like some Shakespearean villain. Except of being menacing, he just floats there like a deformed lava lamp. Like, I'm just patiently waiting for him to stop. Like, please, come on. Then, the fight actually starts. And guess what? He barely moved. His entire strategy is to stand still and occasionally explode. The most annoying part, he has damage reduction. And he's a boss that you only get if you do these extra steps. I already did them by accident, so happy days.
That is the finish of Dark Souls 2.
Even though it had its ups and downs, I absolutely hated it. And that's it really, you know? Like, with the bosses all beaten, and with all this guilt and sin, we might need to look the guidelines of a scholar. A scholar of the first sin.
So, if you've made it this far into the video, or if you just skip straight to this section, I just want to say, thanks for coming along on this cesspit of a journey. This was my first time fully editing a video and going all in on it. Honestly, I might need to switch from CapCut. As good as it is, some of the features I was using originally when I started are now locked behind a paywall, which is just bizarre. But also, big shout out to my friends who helped me with images or appeared in the video. You know who you are. As for what's next, my current plan is to do Dark Souls Remastered, and probably make a video on that. It shouldn't be as long as this one, but we'll see. I hope you all enjoyed this absolute mess of a video. I'll see yous in a few months.
I'm jaking it. I'm jaking it. Oh, so good.